Yeah, definitely.
Now, there was talk of obviously you fighting, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. John Kavanagh, he expressed his interest in the fight, but obviously he's injured at the moment. What was the decision behind taking the fight with Santiago rather than waiting for a higher ranked opponent?
Yeah, it was basically that. What you're saying is we we would have had to wait too long, and I don't know when that is. And I was very interested to fight in Scotland, and I was offered a main event here, so I mean, I didn't want to turn that down. Always wanted to be here anyway, and to fight here. So yeah, we just took the fight. It's as I've said before, I believe a lot of these guys are tough, and so yeah, Ponzinibbio stepped up, and here we are.
And obviously, correct me if I'm wrong, but you did your whole fight camp in your hometown Iceland this time, didn't you, rather than going to SBG? So was that correct that you did your full fight camp over there this time?
Yeah. Well, I've done that a few times before, where the guys come over, to Iceland, and we've done camps all over pretty much, but I've done a few back home, and it is like we just opened up the new Mjolnir facility, and it is amazing. So we got a lot of the guys come over to us, and they stay with me, and yeah, it was a really good camp.
And has John Kavanagh had a chance to come over to you? Because obviously at the moment he's in between you and McGregor with the boxing. So.
Yeah, he also had like a lot of guys fighting from his gym, like a lot of pro fighters. So on the Bama card not too long ago in Dublin, so he was pretty busy in Dublin training his guys there. So I didn't get to see much this camp, but I mean, we always stay in touch.
And what are your thoughts on the opponent? Obviously, Santiago Ponzinibbio, he's known to be quite a tricky opponent because he's great on the great on the feet. He's a powerful striker, but also he's a black belt as well, so he'll be quite tricky on the ground. Have you had a chance to study him at all?
Yeah, I've seen him fight. I've seen his fights, and I don't really study my opponents too much on video. I like to go in there and use the first few minutes or the first round even to kind of get the read of my opponents. And that's what I always do. I think it's different, very different to read somebody through video and in first person. It's very different. So that's what I'll do.
We know obviously you don't like to call people out, but if you do win on Sunday night, would that be a fight you'd be interested in next? Once obviously Wonderboy is healed up, would that be a fight you would want next, or are you just focused on the top 10?
Against Wonderboy? Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've said that before. I'd love to fight Wonderboy. I think we talked about that after my last fight as well. So I'd love to.
I don't know if you have had a chance to have a look, obviously with you being in fight camp. Obviously the boxing press conference was yesterday with Mayweather McGregor. Mayweather did turn around and say that he obviously, if he wants to fight in the octagon, he can do that as well. What were your thoughts when you heard that? Did you see that at all?
The one last night? I didn't see the one last night. Oh, I went to bed so early. But I seen the one in LA, and I heard the one from last night was even better, and Conor kind of took over. So I'm gonna watch that after this scrum.
He certainly did, but he did say, Mayweather did turn around and say, if I can come over to the octagon, I can come over to the UFC. Obviously, a lot of fighters have reacted to that, so I just wanted to get your thoughts on.
He said something similar in LA, and he said like he didn't care about the gloves, 10, 8, or 4 rounds. It's just bullshit. He knows, and he's really turned himself to get everything that he wants to be done. The ring, the 10 ounce. So he knows that they're not going to change that at this point. So it's just bullshit. It's just.
See, Scotland, they're known for their great atmosphere in the crowd. How do you expect it to be come Sunday night when you walk out?
Yeah, I've heard, and I remember when I was here last time. I wasn't here, but I watched it obviously, and it seemed like a high energy crowd, and I really look forward to it. I would imagine it being something similar to in Dublin, So I'm very excited.
Good luck on Sunday night, and thank you for talking to us.
Thanks very much.